Alright everyone, so now that I'm back in town, we can talk about my new purchase that I made. So let's just jump straight into it. I'm having also one of my favorite little coffee drinks, which is a lavender latte, but with habanero sugar. And if you haven't tried habanero sugar, you should, because it's really, really good. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we are with my box. Now I kind of opened it a little bit, but I didn't fully open it. So let's talk about it. So once again, I don't even know how many Coach bags I have at this point, but here we are. This is a true unboxing. So with this bag, this is a bag that I wanted immediately when I saw it on TikTok, which is so sad. That's how I'm making my purchases now. But I was literally on TikTok and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. That's like the perfect, I don't know, I've been in this kind of like 90s feel. And I was like, that is the perfect bag to go with like my slacks and all this stuff. Let me go ahead and pull everything out. So of course it comes with the Coach. Thank you for shopping at Coach. I bought this one straight off online. I didn't go in the store to get it. So I need to go ahead and recycle this. I'm just gonna let you throw it over there. Okay, so this is the bag. I think, I don't know if it came like this or if no, they put it in here. Okay, so here is the bag right here. Let me go ahead and unbox it. But like I said, I saw this bag and originally, as soon as I saw it, I originally wanted the one that had the gold chain, but the gold chain wasn't in a size 36. We're gonna get into that later. But here is the bag. It smells great. It is the Chelsea. And you know what? Here, okay, there's a lot to this story. So I did go into the store at one point. I went to the store and I was a little bit undecided because I didn't know if I wanted the 30 or the 36. This is a 36 and I'm always a girl that loves a big bag because I like to throw a lot of things in my bag. We're gonna see what fits inside of here. But and you know what? And it came in a lot of colors. And like I also said, I love this strap. Like I also said, this one came in the 30. If I'm not mistaken, it comes in the 30 with the gold chain and the gold hardware. That's what I wanted, but it doesn't come in a 36. It also comes in like, I believe, a leather, and I consider getting that one as well. I believe it comes, let me make sure. Okay, I'm all over the place, but it comes in the size 30 in the dark suede, like a chocolate color with the gold chain. And that's what I wanted. And I was like, wait, does it make sense to have two bags? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But first, let's just take a moment for the bag. This is the bag. Another thing to note is I know that I have too much suede for summer. We talked about it. You guys saw the last video from last week. If you haven't, please check it out. I don't know why I'm doing so much suede in the summer. It doesn't make sense, but yet here we are. I also like to note that I was in between I believe it's called the Turn Lock Haversack Large. I can put that one below as well. But that's another one that I think was giving me that 90s vibe. But I ended up going with this one because that one was also sold out. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let me pop off the tags for real and cut this. Yay! Okay, so this is the I don't know what it is. It's the CDT 20 B4WBR, so B4 warm brown. And it is a suede Chelsea shoulder bag 36. Originally goes for $425. Now, if you get the 30, I believe it's $350. But like I said, and here's the thing, the 30 is cute too. It's just like, maybe it's like about that size. So it's really adorable, but you know me, let me move this coffee. But like I said, I like to stack my purses and put a ton of things in them. So we're gonna go ahead and start removing this. Okay, so right off the bat, I like the silhouette of this bag. And I like the fact that it can do like a little slouchy effect. Like you can like kind of push it down in the middle and get that like little curve. I'm a real big fan of that. And also I like the fact that the strap is thinner than what you would expect because the bag is it's very wide, but the strap is thin. You see what I'm saying? So normally you'll kind of have like a thicker strap that would be like around this size, but I'm liking this. A little bit of, I think, dimension, and it's playing a little bit with the structure. So that's another big thing that I like. Of course, I like suede. I have not sprayed this bag down. In the last video, I mentioned a product that I use to spray it down all the time. I will do this one later. Once again, obviously I just took it out the bag. So with this bag, you're gonna have one of those push lock closures, which I don't think I've experienced one of those before with Coach, but you're literally just gonna like push it like that and it's gonna open it this way. So it's pretty simple. As you see, it has Coach embossed on it right there. And then, oh, some other things. Of course, you have, I didn't get mine stamped this time, but I think you can always go back to the store and get it stamped if you want to. So this lining is gonna be a leather lining. Of course, it's really, really soft. Their leather is always super soft. And let's go ahead and take out all of these. They really stuffed in these bags. Okay, so I probably should stop throwing stuff. Do you see how much paper is in here? But I'm also not mad about it because they're keeping the structure of, okay, perfect. So this is the inside. Like I said, it's so large. It's all leather in the inside. This comes with one zipper and one pocket in the inside, just like so. Of course, it comes with the little Coach cards in the inside. But yeah, I really like this because I'm just getting more into simple bags with a really nice structure, and that's why I'm such a fan of this. You see that slouchy effect that I mentioned? That's really what I like about this bag. It really just gives me something I could just get up and go. Like, my bag's on my shoulder. Here I am, just walking about. Here's me walking. One of these days, you guys are gonna actually get me to stand up and do it. But right now, I need you to envision where we're going with this bag right now. Really, really envision. If you've been online, you've probably seen this bag a lot because I think that it's one that's gonna be like a classic and a good traditional one. And that's why I mentioned that I might wanna actually get it in the leather as well. Even though I am a big Suede fan, I maybe have hit my limit on Suede bags right now. So I would love to get this in a leather with a chain. I think that would be really nice, like switching up the hardware. And then of course, adding maybe even like some of their little chains and teddy bears and charms and stuff on here. I think that would be really, really nice. I will say that I believe that this can fit a lot inside of it, and I'm already gonna go ahead and start stuffing it with things that I would normally wear. Okay, so in terms of what I can fit in my purse, obviously my phone can go in this purse. We can all clearly see that. But some other things, these are my keychain. Do not make fun of it. I love my little boba. So obviously my keychains can go inside of it. These are two of my lip glosses that I'm wearing right now. They can fit inside. Here are my shades. I'll do a video on these later. They're super, super cute. I always carry a claw clip with me. Here are my headphones. Now, I really do wear my AirPod Maxes a lot. Actually, I believe that my AirPod Maxes would fit in here. So I think that's another plus as well. Here is just like one of my smaller wallets. And then here is, you guys have seen this a ton of times already. This is one of my other makeup purses that I put in here. And as I just like literally lower the flap, it's fine. And if I, oh my gosh! I'm gonna calm down. Somehow in the midst of showing you all, I have got, this is gonna make me sad. Okay, I've somehow gotten, okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna, you know what, this is, I'm glad that this has happened together with us on the phone. I'm not on the phone, on the screen. I'm glad that this has happened. I'm not glad that this has happened. Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna calm down. We're gonna calm down because A, if it really gets stained, you can always just take it back to Coach. That is what I noticed. B, we're gonna see how it holds up with the, don't you hate that? I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna take a little sidebar. You might have to fast forward because I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick. Don't you hate when you get something new and then you like already mess it up before you even like really get to wear it or something like that? And granted, this may not be messed up, but it's still just like, why is this happening? So, it's fine. That was my sidebar. Let's go back into it. Here's my new bag with my mark. We're gonna see how it holds up. We're gonna see if I can also get this mark out of it. I digress. So it does kind of do this like flip out thing. Clearly, as the stuff's in here, if you just like fluff it out like this, you can kind of get back the shape that you want. But I think it is the style of it to do like this kind of like inward slouch. So if you're not really into that, I would say just play around with it in the store if you're interested in it. Always go to the store and check out a bag just to make sure it's what you want and if it's fitting your style and your body, because also that was a big thing between me choosing the sizes. Sometimes the sizes lay differently on you and on your body how you normally wear them. So that's something that I always also put in a factor. I'm really interested in this stain. Okay, you guys, please forgive me. This is not like any of my other videos. I don't know what's going on today. If you remember the last video, when I made my purchase, Coach also gave me a Suede care kit, which comes with a brush and this, and I went straight to Google. And once again, you guys can fast forward this video to get back to the review. But they said in order to get rid of this, if it's oil or grease versus water, dirt, or stain, I'm supposed to take this eraser and try and erase it, and also wet the eraser if I need to. What we're gonna do, they also said that you can use cornstarch or baby powder. I don't have either. So we're gonna hope that this works. For stubborn stains, wet both bar and stained area with clean water. When dry, use a Suede brush to rejuvenate. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try this. As you can see, this is so crazy. Okay, so here's the stain. I already like kind of tried. Let's zoom in. Why don't you, while we're here? Okay. Since this is turned into a cleaning purchase, maybe I should make this a separate video. But I don't know if it's really helping. I am going to go ahead and wet it like the direction says. So we're gonna wet both. So I'm going to, and apparently you're supposed to act really fast. So I'm gonna wet this bar a little bit. I might make this a separate video. Okay, I'm gonna like wet the bar, and then I'm going to, I don't really wanna wet it too much for this section. Okay. Well, it kind of just beat it and rolled off. I don't know what to expect. Okay. So it's kind of just beating up. So it's kind of just beating up. I don't know if that was really the best move, you guys. Let's just leave this section and go over to the other one that was wet. Because the thing is, I don't know what made this stain. I don't know if it was a gloss or oil or what it was. So they're saying apparently if this begins to deteriorate more, it's supposed to help you get out stains more, but I don't think this is working. You guys, I'm just gonna keep doing this and then let you know how this works. Well, today has been eventful, hasn't it? All right, well, I mean, we're just gonna have to keep going with the review and hoping this gets better. Let's just talk about why I like this bag. And honestly, if it ends up having to go to the Coach store, I'm not gonna stress. I'm just gonna have them fix it. That's really just what's gonna end up happening here. So you guys follow along for that journey. That'll be something separate. Back to why I like this bag still with this. So minus this, I really bought this bag because I think it's something that's so cute and something that I can just throw on when I'm ready to go. For example, if I'm just going to go run some errands, maybe even like a cute little farmer's market day with the girls or something like that, this is the bag that I would throw on. That's me hiding everything. This is literally the bag that I would throw on. Or if I just had to go, like maybe if I was going to class or something like that, sometimes I do that. This would be something that I could just throw everything in and then just get up and go. And it's not too heavy like my normal tote bags, and it has exactly what I need. So that's why I was a really big fan of this bag and why I purchased it. Now, like I said, this bag is like $4.50, and so what I think the $3.50 range is great for the 30. In an ideal world, what I would love is I would love for the 30 to be $2.50, and I would love for the 36 to be $3.50. But even at $4.50, I would still buy this again, depending on how this also recovers as well. Because it's really important for if a bag gets a stain for it to be okay, but I think that it will. From what I'm noticing, this one's seeming to get better. And apparently you're supposed to take this brush and you're supposed to brush over the spot as it dries to like rejuvenate everything. So I think that I think we might be saved, you guys. I think we might. Yeah, I'm thinking we might be saved. Woo, false alarm, false alarm. Okay, but yeah, so like I said, this is one of my new favorite bags. We've gone through a lot together in this, short amount of time that we've gotten to know each other. But yeah, no, I understand why a lot of people are getting this bag. I understand why it's being called a classic. I understand why it's like an everyday. I literally imagine like either my like mom jeans or low-rise jeans and then just taking this bag as well. If you like structure, you're not necessarily getting it in this bag, but I think you can probably get some of those inserts and make the structure your own if that's really what you like in your bags. But for me, I'm one of those girls, I love to dig around in my bag. I like to just be like, oh, you need something? Dig, 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 and then find it. And then it's somewhere in here. I also like in the inside of this because I feel like if I spill something, because I spill a lot of stuff in my, obviously I do a lot to my bags, but I spill a lot of stuff in my bags as well. I feel like I can definitely just go ahead, take something and wipe this clean, so that won't be a problem or an issue. I also wonder if there's some type of protectant that I can use for the inside of this bag as well. This is so random, but I was like, this would be perfect for pencil cases. I don't know why. I've literally been studying for one of my exams right now, and I literally am carrying like pencils around and highlighters and things like that, and I think that this would be perfect for that as well. I think this is like a really good just everyday kind of bag, and I can't wait to add charms. Like even when I think about it, like my keychain, this would look so cute with my little boba on the side. I love my little boba. So once again, I think this is a very nice purchase. If you're in the market for something right now, I think this would be a cute one that you can get, and it can give you all of your desires. It's going to be perfect during fall. I'm going to be honest, it has been so hot here in Atlanta. Just too hot, honestly. So I don't believe that I'm going to be wearing this one during the summer right now, but I promise you, well, Atlanta has like that weird kind of weather. Sometimes it's hot, then all of a sudden it starts raining, then it starts doing all this stuff. Like I said, in fall time, this is going to come out. If you were, or if I were to get another one, I think this is a great bag. I also was considering going back and getting the smaller size, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick with this one and then get it in a different texture, and probably maybe in the darker color, although I do like my normal warm tans and browns. As you can see, I think this is actually getting a little bit better here with the stain, so I'm very happy to see that. But overall, I love this bag. I think I will give this bag, it's giving me a lot of drama today, so I might give it like an 8.5 out of 10, just because I want the pricing to be a little bit lower. But I always want pricing to be lower, so then I can buy more bags. But it's okay, give it a check out. I'll put some links below if you want to see more of this bag. I have another video uploaded in the week, so make sure to check that out. And thanks again.